Welcome makers! This is the lei that I have been most excited to learn how to make and share with you. Today we are creating a Puakenikeni polymer clay lei. Leave this video a like and subscribe for more lei tutorials. Because this lei is made of clay, it can be worn over and over again. It is perfect for special occasions and a wonderful gift, especially for those of us on the mainland that don't have access to Puakenikeni flowers. When a Puakenikeni flower first bloom, they are white and they start to turn a light orange-yellow and then to a darker orange-yellow color. For my lei today, I'm going for the darker yellow color. I'm using the Sculpey Primo clay in the color mustard. If you're in the US, I would recommend the Sculpey Primo or Sculpey Souffle brand. I didn't find this color at my local craft store, but they did have white and some brighter yellows. I will link the one I used that I ordered from Amazon. The first thing I need to do is condition my clay. I've worked with this clay before to make Helala style leis, and I learned how to work with clay by watching YouTube videos on making polymer clay earrings. If it is your first time working with polymer clay, I would recommend watching a few videos on YouTube on the basics of conditioning and working with polymer clay. Conditioning the clay correctly will ensure that your finished flowers are smooth and good quality. I'm cutting my clay into smaller pieces and starting to roll it out. Your clay will be stiff. You can condition your clay by hand, it will just take a long time. I'm rolling out my chunks of clay so that I can condition it with my pasta machine. I'm working on a piece of acrylic to roll out my clay. I'm rolling my clay through the pasta machine several times until my clay is smooth and shiny. As I'm rolling out my clay, it is creating longer sheets, which I will fold in half, making sure that the folded edge is fed into the machine first so that the air bubbles will come out as my clay goes through the machine. I put my clay through the machine about 15 times. My final sheets of clay are rolled out using the number 2 setting on my pasta machine. I purchased these oval cutters from Hobby Lobby, and you can find them at most craft stores in the clay section. I'm using one of the small ovals to cut out my flower petals. I'm pressing down on each petal to stretch out the clay and then overlapping the petals on my piece of acrylic. Once I have 5 petals, I'm going to bring them together and pinch the base to form the stem. I am using this polymer clay tool to smooth out the clay. Then I'm taking a larger needle, you could also use a wood skewer, and poking it through the middle to the end of the flower. This is where I will string on the clay flowers, so the hole needs to be large enough for the type of needle and string you're going to use. Then I'm going to fold down each petal to make it look more like the Puakenikeni flower. I used a razor to trim the ends of my flowers to make them a little more uniform. Before baking the clay, I inserted my needle again through the flowers to make sure the hole was still intact. Then I made sure each petal was folded down to my liking, since the finished lei will mostly show the side profile of the flower. My flowers are ready for baking. I just followed the instructions on the package, which were to bake at 275 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. These are my flowers once they have been baked and cooled down. I'm really happy with how they turned out. I'm using dental floss because it's what I have on hand and my long dull needle that I use for most of my leis. The next time I make this, I'm probably going to make the center hole a little larger so I can use ribbon or some type of jewelry cording to make the lei. I am simply stringing on each flower. Here's how it looks with my first few flowers. You can definitely make your stem longer and then you won't have to make as many flowers. I made my lei about 40 inches long, which needed 60 flowers or 5 packages of the Sculpey 2-ounce packs. After stringing on the flowers, tie it off in a knot, or if you're using ribbon, you can tie it off in a bow. Here is the finished lei. Let us know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching.